I have no trappings, few possessions. I am one who stands exposed before the world. Found it on the lost property thing. I thought it was rather nice. I thought I'd have it. You can't do that. You can't take things from the lost property thing. It's not a donations box, it's a lost property thing. I liked it. I thought it would suit me. Does it suit me?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Thought I'd like it. Can I have it? Can I have it?
Oh, yeah. No.
You can't have it, it's not yours.
Oh.
I like it. I like it and I want it. Why isn't it mine? Because it belongs to somebody else who's lost it. They might be really upset. They might be really sad that they can't find it. I found it. I found it though. I'd be very sad if I lost it now. That'd be two people sad they lost it. Yeah, me too. I'm sad I lost it too. And me! We're all sad we lost it. I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. I'm so sorry I lost it. I'm so sorry I was supposed to do something and I completely lost the plot and I hid away and I can't do it anymore. I'm so sorry I lost it. It's okay. It's alright. It'll be alright if you just sit down calmly for a moment. We can sort this. I'm upset. I don't want to sit down calmly. Would you like to come to welfare? No, I don't want to go to welfare. I don't know the people in welfare. They're not my friends. They're very nice. They're really lovely, the people in welfare. Would you like... Come on, come on. No! Don't take me to welfare! Okay, I'll just see if I can find somebody that... What's your name? What do you mean? What do you mean, what's my name? I have 5. Which name do you want? Which name are you feeling more like now? Angry Armado! Okay. Does anybody else here know you as Angry Armado, or did you just make it up right now? It's my name! My name now! All of you now know me as Angry Armado, right?
Right.
Right. Yeah, but if I go and find a friend for you, will they know who I'm talking about? Do you have any other names? Yes, I do. I have lots of names. I've noticed actually that, you know, a lot of people on this site have lots of names. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing. Yeah. You know, you'll be like, oh, what's your name? Oh, my name's John. And then somebody else will come up and go, oh, hello, hold it up to bubble. And you go, oh, I thought your name was John. And say, well, in some circumstances, I'll hold you up to bubble. And you'll go, okay. And then someone else will come up and go, oh, hi there, Johnny Malarkey. You go, but I thought your name was all over the... It's really confusing, yeah? Really confusing. Oh, God. Anyway, what to do about this upset person who won't go to welfare? See, we've set up a really clever festival, a really clever system. You're upset, you go to welfare. What happens if they don't go to welfare? What do we do then? Okay, I understand. Maybe we could get welfare to come to you. No! They like welfare. Why don't you like welfare? They wear purple. You don't like purple? No! Okay. What colour do you like? Pink! Okay. So if they were wearing pink, would you talk to them? Yeah! Okay, just hang on a minute. Right. Got a bit of a problem, welfare. Because somebody needs a bit of support, but they don't like purple. They don't like purple? But they're at a queer festival, how can they not like purple? Well, I don't really want to get into a debate right now, because, you know, I've got this crisis and they're actually blocking the acts and, you know, they're getting in the way. And, does anybody have anything pink they could wear? What, you mean you want me to take off my purple tabard and find something pink? Yeah, that's basically what I think would be a good thing. Okay, right, something pink. Has anybody got anything pink? No? Okay, well, because none of this is pretend, do you understand that? This would only be the only pretend thing. Oh, thank you. I have something pink now. Take them. Hello. How are you? I'm the pink welfairy. I don't like you. But I'm pink. Look. You're not pink enough. Well, can you imagine that this pink feather is now taking over my body, it's taking over my aura. I am so pink. Oh, you're pink. I like pink. Oh. Right, good. Now, how can I help you? What's the matter? I lost it! What was it that you lost? It! Can you be a little bit more specific? Was there a particular thing you lost? Yes, I lost this! But it's on your arm. I lost it! I think. But it's here. Maybe I didn't lose it. Somebody else lost it! And I'm gonna take it away when they find I'm coughing and choking, and I'm looking for my bracelet that I lost last night when I was really stoned in the marquee, and I lost it. Oh, you've got it, little person. No, I don't! I don't, do I?
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I thought I saw it on your wrist. No! 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 Just like to say, ooh! I lost Okay, well, I'll come from welfare to help you. Have you also lost your parent? What's parent? Do you have a... Oh, how do I do this neutral gender thing? Do you have someone that looks after you? Nobody! must have somebody. Who did you come here with? Hi, Teddy. See where this is going. As a welfare, because I better not mention the teddy anymore, because I can see they haven't got a teddy with them now, so this could be a bad thing. I think I need to find a steward. Hang on. Steward, are you a steward? Yeah, I'm a steward. Yeah. What's the problem? I think we've got a lost child here. They say that they're lost and they won't tell me who they're with. Okay, I've got a radio and I've got protocol. We have a Lonnie in the marquee. Oh no, go Lonnie! Over. Has anybody reported a child missing? Okay, well, we're going to take them to welfare. No! Okay, hang on, I'll see if I can deal with it. Rain! Rain! Worship the rain! Worship the rain, everybody! So let them play to hear the sound of the rain coming thundering down on the market, coming down, down, down. Bring in the rain! Make sure you're somewhere dry while you do the rain meditation, yeah? You don't actually get wet. Do the rain meditation together, yeah? Feel the rain on your face. Feel the rain in your belly. Gone. Gone. Bye. Bye. See you soon. Bye. Bye. Imagine your roots soaking up the warmth of the sun. Can I ask you something? Yes, when I finished my sun meditation, I imagine the sun in your heart. Can I ask you something now? One minute. Okay. Okay. Well, I just thought, we're outside on a site, and why are you doing your sun and your rain meditations on the stage when you could just be out there doing them? It's the essence of the sun. Yeah, but don't you think there'd be more essence if you actually felt the sun? I'm a powerful magician. I can have essence anywhere I like. Well, yeah, I'm sure that you can, but I don't know. I mean, call me stupid. You're stupid. Call me stupid. To me, I mean, I'm just a humble pagan, but to me, I would have thought, it would be more powerful to actually be in the sun when you're doing a sun meditation. We all have our own spiritual paths. Yeah, no, I'm sure that's true. I have been booked into the marquee to do a sun meditation. Yeah, but you're quite flexible, because a minute ago you did a rain one. I'm flowing with the universe. Yeah, okay. I don't think they're really listening to me. I think I'll pick that one up. Meanwhile, we've still got this problem of this lost child. Not quite sure what to do, really. They don't want to go to welfare. they seem to be a bit scared of welfare for some reason. I don't know if they had a bad experience in a past life, maybe, going to welfare. Festivals have been going some time. Presumably in the 60s they had welfare, so, they could easily, have died and come back as a child with a bad experience of welfare, don't you think? I don't know, maybe they need some past life therapy, do you think? Anybody, any past life therapists here? Yes. Therapize your past life. Yes, it's a joke. What do you mean? Do you have feelings you don't understand? What do you mean? Well, sometimes do you have feelings coming up and they don't bear any relation to the current situation? Like, how are you feeling right now, for instance? I lost my bracelet! So do you think that maybe, one of your past lives, you might have lost a bracelet? I lost a bracelet now! Okay. Well, shall we meditate together? What? Do what? Shall we just sit together for a minute? Alright. Just gonna breathe. Maybe you can all join in. Breathing. Breathing's a very powerful thing to do. If you don't breathe, you experience a new life quite quickly. So let's all take a breath. Oh. Light a bit of incense. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't light incense in the marquee. I'm going to pretend to light some incense. Let's just breathe together. Yeah, I'm breathing. That's very good. Maybe a little bit slow. Can you see a purple glow? Okay. Can you see a butterfly? A little beautiful butterfly. What colour would you like the butterfly to be? Pink. So, can we all please visualise a pink butterfly? Fluttering. Butterflies being a symbol of rebirth because they turn from this lowly, lowly caterpillar which just crawls along into something beautiful. Excuse me. What do you mean I'm not beautiful? How can you say that I'm not beautiful? I'm amazingly beautiful. I have beautiful green spikes all over me and yellow spots. I am the most beautiful thing and I live in a tree and it's my tree. I have my own tree, No other sort of caterpillar goes in the same tree as I do. I'm an oak caterpillar. I like being an oak caterpillar. I feel very offended that you've made an assumption that a butterfly is more beautiful than a caterpillar. I suppose you're going to make an assumption about my gender now as well. consonant. I think that added with the hookah smoking caterpillar. One pill makes you taller, and one pill makes you smaller. But the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. Can't remember where the captain comes in. That comes out. The hookah smoking caterpillar. Yeah. So, meanwhile, back at the therapy session. I'm so sorry that I offended you. I'm so sorry. Can I just continue now because I'm trying to help this poor child. So, we had a little pink butterfly, didn't we? Are you all visualising the pink butterfly? Marvellous. Oh, so imagine this pink butterfly floating, 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 and beating its wings so gently, gently, gently. Oh, are you all imagining a pink butterfly? Is it lovely? Or would you sooner be a caterpillar? I'd always sooner be a caterpillar. Just move very slowly, being a caterpillar. Get a lot of time to think. Have very interesting thoughts, us caterpillars. We think about plankton and things that are annoying and funny noise and they're very interesting to think about. Well, that's just lovely. I'm so pleased that you're having such a lovely think about your things over there. Meanwhile, I'm thinking about a pink butterfly, and I hope you are too. Seems to have fallen asleep. Oh, maybe I can do more therapy work with them asleep. Be quieter. I need to imagine their past life and see if I can do some healing while they're asleep and they don't know about it. When they wake up, they'll be completely different. I'm just going to leave them to sleep now because I need to replenish my energies and do some self-care. Now that's an interesting word, isn't it? Self-care. That's quite an interesting, seems to be a really in phrase these days, self-care, doesn't it? I'm never quite sure exactly what it means. Do I care about myself? Yes. Do I care about myself? Yeah. Do I care about myself? Yeah. Okay, When you do self-care, you're supposed to do things for yourself. Oh. Okay? Do things for myself. Don't I do things for myself all the time? Well, most. Somebody did fetch my water the other day. That was nice. But that's not self-care, is it? That's other people caring. But if I ask them to, is that self-care? Or is that... Sorry? Did you say something?
Yeah.
What?
No, yeah, I think it is.
You think it is? Oh, okay. That's a whole different thing then, isn't it? It's a chain reaction. I ask them, they do it, they come back. We have a little chain going on. A little circle, a little circuit. stage is, I do think this stage is beautiful, and if any sight crew people are here, I think it's doubly beautiful. I didn't actually realise that it's got a little slope here. Quite interesting. To go up like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until now. Slope, slopey bit. Quite nice. Ooh. A little screw. I'm going to make an inappropriate comment then. There's children in the house.
It's not after 10.
Not after 10. Well, it's always after 10, isn't it? Do you know what I've been finding really strange? I can't sit there, that's where the child's asleep. Do you know what I've been finding really strange? This thing about a 10 o'clock curfew. People are going around saying there's a 10 o'clock curfew. What sort of curfew? A curfew on not having sex in the marquee. Is that what we're talking about? So basically, we all don't want to have sex in the marquee, right? But at 10 o'clock, we all have to have sex in the marquee. Doesn't make no sense. It's not a curfew. What is it? A watershed? It's a watershed, isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know why every time I say watershed I have to go into a Cockney accent. I can say curfew, but I can only say watershed. I don't quite know why. Watershed. Now, there's a place in Bristol called the Watershed, but this accent doesn't come from Bristol. So that didn't work. I have to go into my past life to find out which bit of me has to say watershed. Watershed, watershed, watershed. Oh. I tell you what, there's lots of my past lives. I still can't stand there. But I'm just going to move this child because it's really annoying. That's better, because I do like this post. I find this post is a really useful lounging post. For some reason I have to say lounging in that. Lounging. Lounging. My eyebrows, I don't know if you noticed. I felt it anyway. Lounging. So I don't know where that comes from. Maybe in the past life I've been a lounger. I've lounged on posts in the middle of stages for centuries. And then every now and then I've been down the watershed. So I think, yeah, I was just going to say, there's a lot of my past lives on this field. I had a little weep earlier, remembering one of my past lives. And I'm not talking about some woo-woo-woo-woo stuff, I'm talking about 30 years ago now.
Yeah.
I have ex-lovers coming out of my... I won't go there. I did have a wash earlier, but I think I forgot. I have people that I met in 1984, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. I have people that I met in 1991. I have, an abundance of past lives. Here, right now in this place. And actually, another gathering I was at quite recently, I met somebody I was at university with in 1979. What the? That was all. We didn't get on. We got on better now. Our paths seem to have done this. It's interesting, isn't it, how we do that? We sort of bounce off each other and we sort of come out and we have huge big rows with people and we can't bear to be around them, and then 10 years later we're like, oh, it's so lovely to see you. Oh, so glad that we're here together with our grandchildren. So beautiful. And it's true. It's not a pretense, it's really true. They really are glad to be with each other. Really odd. So what happened in the meantime? Did I do a big process? got on with my life, really. Had some other rows with some other people, had some other lovers, fell out with them.
Beanstalk.
It's my pole. I wanted a pole. I dreamt of having a pole. I had a dream where a pole grew from between my legs up to the roof. No, that wasn't a dream, that actually happened. It's very hard to tell, isn't it? Sometimes on these sites you get so tired and you sleep in random times and you really can't tell if you're did I really do that or did I dream it? Or yeah.
That's not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Good, good.
I wanted to climb to the top of the pole. I wanted to be at the top of the tree. Was it a fairy? Was it a tree? I definitely heard something, didn't you?
Yeah.
I definitely looked and there definitely wasn't anything there. Trust me. Trust me, I'm a doctor. I'm not really a doctor. Would I like to be a doctor? Well, I'd like to be able to go, when they go, is there a doctor in the house? I'd like to be one of those people who go, yeah, me! I'll do it, I'll sort it. Or they do it on the train sometimes. I go on the train a lot because I can't drive. And there's all these announcements. Because is there any doctors on this? I'll be like, yeah, I'm a doctor! Woo! All that training. All that blood. I don't mind a little bit of blood. And not a big bit of blood. Oh, it's terrible. My son was always falling over and bashing him, so usually his head. If you look at his head, well, you can't because he's got hair at the moment, but when he doesn't have hair, you see all he's scarred. He was always falling over, he's always bleeding everywhere. I'll be like, yes, we'll just hold that there, Kern. Oh, and puke. Oh, God. My daughter says she doesn't know how I survived as a parent. Can't stand the smell of puke. And I'll tell you, there was a lot. And I was always like, yes, just put it over there. Terrible. Terrible. Anyway.
We got 7 minutes.
We got 7 minutes. See, I was just thinking, oh, it's probably time we wrap this up a little bit. Probably time we pulled in all the threads, try and make a cohesive ending. That's the skill of these improvised performances. You can't leave people going, what the fuck was that about? You have to bring it back. And you have to explain the significance of everything that you did. So I'll explain the significance. I'll just play a little bit of music and then we'll have a little recap. Okay, so we started off with this bracelet. Does anybody own this bracelet, by the way? So it got left in the marquee last night. Quite nice, isn't it? So we had somebody who wanted a bracelet. They'd found it and they thought it was really lovely. And then we had a whole dialogue about whether it's okay to take something that's in lost property. Now that's an interesting dilemma, really, because I'm sure at the end of this festival we'll be left over with a whole load of stuff in the lost property. What do we do with it? Do we take it? What if it's rubbish? Do we just take it to the charity shop?
Yeah.
What do you expect us to do with your rubbishy pieces of clothing that you've left in the marquee? Sorry, I think I'm going into closing ceremony mode now. Okay, anyway. This was quite a nice thing that we left, as opposed to all the, rubbishy pairs of pants that we found. Which actually, to be honest, I feel like binning. The little child wanted it. Somebody else had lost it. They were very stoned. They didn't actually find it, you noticed. You noticed that, didn't you? They wandered through, but they didn't actually get the bracelet. But the bracelet fell off the child and the child was very upset. And we tried to get welfare, and we had a big discussion about pink or purple. Now, this is something that's really important to me in my life at the moment. Now, those of you who are my Facebook friends would have seen my pink or purple post. I'm actually written a book which is about to be published, and I, being visually impaired and having not a very good laptop, had got this colour design which I thought was purple, and then it came out pink. So obviously I've been working through these issues, through this debate about purple and pink that's been going on. So that's a bit of backstory for you. It's amazing what comes out on stage. Maybe I shouldn't have said me. So anyway, we had a whole debate. The child's still asleep over there, thank goodness. God, they were hard workers. God, and they're not my child. My children were never hard work. Or if they are, we've forgotten all about it. It was years ago. So, and then what happened then? We had a few little, bits that came in that were really irrelevant, but we'll try and find some relevance. So, somebody wanted a pole, and somebody had a dream they had a pole between their legs, but actually it turned out to be true. So the weaving of this in will be because actually sometimes we lose things. And sometimes we find things. Sometimes we lose a bracelet and find a pole. Sometimes the things that we find are not the things that we expect to find. And the things that we lose are not the things that we thought we had in the first place. Then I tried to climb the pole, but I'm getting a bit old. To get to the top. Well, maybe I won't ever get to the top. Maybe I'm too old now to actually get to the top, wherever the top is. But maybe it's okay. Be here, now, with you lot, of amazing people. Oh, and then there was the stage slope. That was just a distraction. That was to see if you were paying attention. And what else did we have? Oh, we had the guru of the past life. Now, past lives, that's a very interesting thing. I believe in past lives. I do. I believe that I have been here before and I'll be here again, in the words of a very good friend of mine. But sometimes our past lives are in this life, and that also led on to me talking about my lovers and ex-lovers, and I didn't go into too much detail because we had young people in the house, but, and how we move on, and how one bit of our lives comes back and comes round again into a circle. And I hope you noticed, in the middle of all that, there was some non-consensual woo. Did you notice that?
Yes.
That was bad, huh? And we do tell everybody here on site not to do non-consensual woo. You know, if you're having a healing circle, don't send it to someone unless you've asked them first. Because, you know, they could be driving. And you are sending them woo, 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 and you're like, no. So yeah, and when they're asleep, I don't think that's okay. I would never do that. Send people woo when they're asleep. I would never. Never do that. Because it's a bit odd, isn't it? I mean, there you are asleep. Oh, I just forgot one other thing. There was the caterpillar. I really liked the caterpillar, I just have to say. I hope you like the caterpillar, because that was pure caterpillar. Were you welfare? I don't want to go to welfare. I want my bracelet. Got my bracelet. Got my bracelet back. But you know, I had a really weird dream. I had a really strange dream. My strange dreamness was a lot. There was a lot of strange dreamness. I dreamt somebody was making pink butterflies in my head. I didn't like it. I didn't like to be a pink butterfly. I want to be a caterpillar. I'm going to be a caterpillar now. I'm going to go off and find a caterpillar because I like caterpillars. They're green and they've got spikes and yellow spots. And they have interesting thoughts about blood things and spines in line diamonds and spines in line diamonds.